Not a bad day, even though the close was pretty much like yesterday, wherein the markets petered off towards the end. Broader markets held out and banks held out, more importantly. Fourth day of gain for the banks, and the mid caps and the small caps too held out in trade. So the market breadth was positive. Bring up the heat map and show you what moved and what didn't. Tata Consumer was the top loser on the Nifty today post results, nearly 6% down or 5.5% down at the very least. The life insurance companies sulked because of ICICI approved. Reliance has not seen an up day from the day of the results, unless I'm very wrong. And on the gaining side, metals all the way. Hindalco, JSW Steel, Tata Steel, all of them doing well. Gains in Cipla because of a brokerage note. Kotak Mahindra Bank and ICICI Bank did well, as a result of which the bank Nifty was doing okay. Ahead of numbers, Axis Bank was up about 1%, and ahead of numbers, HUL was down about 0.13%. HDFC Bank, as I said, 0.3% higher as well. The broader end of the spectrum, and the BSE 500 winners and losers will come up on your screen next. Look at that list. And some pretty interesting names there, because on the losing side, you saw Vodafone ahead of the FPO shares coming into account, down 9%. And then the result reactions to, of course, a Tata Consumer, but a MCX, Tata LXC, ICICI Pru, all of them coming off today. Spark continues to stay lower in trade. Whereas on the gaining side, Aegis Logistics had a strong move. MRPL, Chennai Petro, some of these oil and gas related names had a good move too. United Breweries, on account of the note by Heineken about the uptick in businesses, looked okay. There was strength in Craftsman Auto, and Shyam Metallics following the metals way, and how well some of these stocks have done, really doing well in trade. So that was the long and short of what happened in the larger names. There were individual movers, of course, and like I said, it was not just Chennai Petro and MRPL, but also something like, so Chennai Petro is not on your screen here, but if MRPL did 10%, Chennai Petro was up about 15%. So very strong show by this one as well. And a few sporadic movers on the losing side as well. Few, aside of Vodafone, of course, like we showed all the result reactions that came in. But I think the gainers list outweighed the losers list by a wide margin.